just imagine what strength supermarket had. Dell bypassed this. They said, fine, what is supermarket doing? Storing, replenishing, and since I'm manufacturing in a factory, I'm doing the same thing. I'm storing, and instead of me selling it to the customer via the supermarket, now I have this technology of communication and marketing which is reaching the customer. Why should I pay extra on transportation, storage and delay? In other words, they also looked at the flow, the speed at which the product flows through the system, and they got a higher speed by removing the supermarket or the retail part. So you see everything on the net, you place an order and you get it delivered home. What did it do? It used the development in communication, combined it with another stage which is called production stage, and improved the link. Somebody is still taking the orders. Somebody is still placing the orders. There is still a customer and there is still a supplier. But instead of this reaching the manufacturer through a retailer or an intermediary, now it goes straight to the manufacturer. The product still will be transported from the factory to a distribution center, and from the distribution center to the retail person. It is possible to do that because more and more distribution companies using technology are becoming efficient. And this product can be transported that way. This is already happening. And we can often analyze and then see or weigh out the benefits of development in technology against how this activity which is being done has been improved by the availability of this technology. Now, if there is a substantial improvement, will it lead to a change in behavior in supply chain? Can we find a better use or application of this in our supply chain and land up having a more competitive supply chain? So we just discussed how the corner store became a supermarket, and then somewhere down the line a manufacturing company like Dell removed the retailing part and saved so much of shelf space, etc., etc. But what they did was they earned a lot of money by doing it. When we say money, that means they were a very effective and competitive supply chain. How does this apply to a few more examples? Let us look at our retailing examples. What are the new retailers like the internet-based business, home deliveries, Flipkarts, Amazon, what are they doing? And why is it that they are more competitive, at least on paper, than somebody else? Why does the corner store still exist? People like Amazon or back home Flipkart, etc., etc., they are actually trying to get rid of one of the activities, in the sense that they're trying to make sure that they do some of these activities in a center or in one place so that the cost of distributing these activities goes down. What did they do by going onto the net? In terms of our understanding of the supply chain, they are looking at marketing and communication part. So what do? They decided that if we are able to force people to come to our websites, we will be able to look at the demand or maybe reach different customers much easily. And this platform we will then offer to suppliers who through us will be supplying their product to the customer. So there was only one activity they were doing, reaching out to the new customer. That's the marketing and communication activity. But people like Amazon were doing one more. They were doing sorting and storing part also. One activity, doing it efficiently, cannot give you the hold over whole supply chain. You should be adding substantial value to the supply chain. Then you can get a better hold on it and you can call the supply chain yours. So now Flipkart is reaching out to customers. It allows you to compare 7 to 10 products. But the responsibility of the product is for the manufacturer. So when a customer places an order, the order gets sent to the manufacturer. The manufacturer says is supposed to keep it in stock. A distribution agency picks it up from the manufacturer and then through a set of distribution or transportation lets it reach the customer. And if manufacturer and customer happen to be in two different cities, then a bigger transportation agency is required. But the last mile is still by a person who is going to travel by a scooter or two-wheeler to deliver it to the door. Now this led to newer agencies being born. Courier services. The reason why this courier services made mathematical profit was we said that we are going to use these people to not deliver one but to deliver 4 to 5 products in a day. So in one way I can reduce the cost of operation. I use the term mathematical because it is very tough for anybody to predict where the demand will come from and will the demand, all the 5 demands or 6 items will be in the same vicinity where one person can go and deliver. It can happen that can get distributed. All these are inherent variability of the distribution system. But the prime driving force was to give a better retailing experience while not carrying any inventory. What did they say? They said, we are trying to get you customers and you are the manufacturer, you have to satisfy the demand that we get for you. And to get the customers onto the retail business, they have to develop trust. Will they get cheated? Will the product be as good as it is? Will it come or not come? What happens if there's a damage? All these uncertainties of the customers had to be removed, which is nothing but marketing and communication part. Amazon also has many sellers and resellers which over a period of time have got the stamp of being a reliable seller. So they take no responsibility in doing quality control of the product that is being sold. Right? The production capabilities they're not talking about. The distribution capabilities they're not talking about. So they look at the most expensive part of the activities of retailing and finding out new customers and satisfying their demand by the help of others.